Hey guys, welcome to Frost and Fist. I am Freak, and as always, I am accompanied by my good friend,
Wolf Brother Mythos. Hello, you beautiful people.
You're all beautiful. So today we are filming live here at Swords and Superheroes, our favorite gaming store.
This is where it's at.
And by the way, if you guys are watching this locally in the Houston area, would you come by and say hi to us or come and play a game or two? This place has got a lot of stuff to check out, so just stop by. Anyway, so what this video is a response to a video response. Does that make sense? Did I just double speak? Anyway, so if y'all seen the video, the one that we had was called Help Freak Build His Army, I put it out there for everyone to help give me some suggestions as to what I can add on to my army, because I only have about 875 points total.
And we really appreciate all your advice. And
Right.
you know, you can chat all day with a friend about what advice for your army that you can
Here it
take.
goes.
But sometimes when you think you know better, maybe you're not necessarily going to listen to one person's advice. You need to listen to a few voices before you take that advice, right?
Anyway.
Love you, Freak.
Yeah. So we had a lot of good responses, and what I want to do is I want to read out some of the most common ones, and we'll get a little shout out. So, right.
And there was a solid theme of making sure we put some boots on the ground and get some mobility in his army. And I think those are all wise decisions.
Right, and I kind of mentioned this to the group that I wanted to have some type of transport, but I also wanted to have something along with a Lysander, because that was my most recent build, and I really wanted him to be accompanied by a good, strong unit.
He definitely shines. Could use some support.
Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and read these off now. So the first one I want to shout out to is Mini Warzone Pete.
Pete!
And he suggested bikes.
And I think that's solid. Coming from someone who plays cavalry, I think it's super important to be able to zip across the board, move 12 inches at a time, because, you know, I love my cavalry.
Really? You have to rub that in.
Well, you know, I mean, they're useful for moving quickly, getting across the board in people's faces, biting the ass off a dreadnought, you know.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you need to go back and watch. It was our first and our most recent battle report, Frost versus Fist. And yeah, there was an incident where his Wolf Cavalry came around and chewed the rear end of my dreadnought after his crotch got blown off by his dreadnought. So yeah, not fun.
Salted the wound aside, I'm just comparing
Blah, 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 blah.
being able
Blah,
to
blah,
move
blah.
quickly.
Yeah.
Bikes are a good choice.
Whatever. Yeah, anyway. So anyway, you said bikes, and coincidentally, I had a pack of Space Marine bikes that I had not opened yet, and I was just kind of weighing things out, going to wait what kind of responses I would get from you guys, and surprisingly, bikes was one of the things that you suggested. So, Pete, we appreciate it. And guess what? I actually started painting it 2 days ago.
You
So-
took his back burner project and made it front of the line.
That's right.
Thank you, Pete.
So you're awesome. Next one is Jason Priors, right? Did I say his name right?
Prior, yeah.
I said Friars the last time we tried and kind of messed it up. I don't know what Friars. I was thinking of chicken, fried chicken. You must be hungry.
Must be.
Anyway, so what he suggested was Terminators with a Land Raider. I love that idea. That is solid. And we got some stuff to show you after we're done here, but it's going to be pretty sweet. Again, we appreciate it, Jason. And of course, our very own good friend, Nick Idic Beers. We love you, guy. He definitely said transport, and yes, Nick, I am going to finish the bases, I promise. And it does look pretty, it does stand out, doesn't it? A little white base, but we'll take care of that. I'll make sure of that.
Also, shout out to my man, Nick. Man, I appreciate your Wolf Brother Mythos project going on, painting up that Iron Priest for me. Dude, you rock. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was actually pretty awesome. Nick decided to take on the project, and Mythos had shipped Nick one of his units. Actually, the what is it? The
Iron Priest.
Iron Priest.
On Thunderwolf.
Yeah, and it and he basically just sent it to him because he said, yeah, Nick said he'll paint it for you, and I was like, he'll do what?
Yeah.
I was so stoked to hear that, and so yeah, so Nick's actually using that unit. So check out his channel, and you'll actually see a tag of that channel, and it's going to be pretty neat. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
I am so stoked. Honestly, one of my top 5 coolest things to ever happen.
Right? What's your... never mind. All right. And lastly, but never least, Soul Assassin.
Baza!
I love that name. I just... Baza! So, anyway. How old am I? He suggested Terminators. Again, great thought. And if you think about it, the Terminators with the transport, it's got to happen, especially with Lysander, who was my most recent project that I put together and painted. And he's got to have some good support, especially if he's got to go in there and pound some fools to the ground.
What's going to be cool is you're going to be able to put these Terminators and Lysander in the Land Raider. First turn, just shoot them across the table and flat out. Don't even shoot. Next turn, let them out that assault ramp and let them smash stuff in the face.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'm starting to take some consideration. And guys, you know, coincidentally, I walked in here tonight and had a friend of mine who, actually a mutual friend, who said, hey, you know, I happen to have some Terminators, and just surprised me with the Land Raider. So I'm
And 10 Terminators.
10 of them. I started counting on my toes because I lost count after 5. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to James. Good man. We appreciate it, man. And I'm going to paint this up looking really good. And he will be these guys will be really good support for Lysander.
Brother James, you are a gentleman and a scholar, man.
And I really appreciate it, man. So, hey, you are the man. And can't wait to show you guys the final product, because we'll definitely do that. So, but anyway, that is it, guys. We totally appreciate it. Thanks again so much for your help. And this won't be the last time I'll ask you for some help on building my army. Again, this is going to get me a little higher in points. It's going to be awesome.
Expect a Help for Freak video every month, because this man needs some serious help. We're talking straight jackets here. Oh, and models, but
Right.
straight jackets. We're gonna go table down. We're gonna show you some of these things that my man here, Freak, is adding to his armies.
Right.
And that'll be our exit. So until next time,
Stay frosty.